Welcome back. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Yes, it is. I'm so excited for today's video because I wanted to go back through and watch my first 3 what I eat in a day videos. This was back in the day before full day of eatings were going viral, okay? Everybody's doing full day of eatings now. I started doing them back in 2016 and I wanted to go back and look at the changes that I've made since then, how my fitness goals have changed, and maybe, hopefully, some personal growth that I've made since then. I saw Remi Ashton do this on her YouTube channel, except for she followed her last full day of eatings. I kind of took a peek at some of the food I was eating back in the day. There's absolutely no way in Egg and Bob that I could survive eating the foods I was eating these full day of eatings. So I decided not to follow them, but kind of talk through them, see the changes that I've made since then, and kind of just my thoughts on what I used to think was the ideal perfect full day of eating. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to give a thumbs up and never forget to subscribe so you never miss a fit tip with Wit again. I'm a little nervous about this. This is a bit frightening for me. I hate watching my old YouTube videos, but that's okay. Let's jump into it, girl. Hey guys, good morning guys. Hi guys. So my very first full day of eating that I ever posted was July 10th of 2016. I remember this was my first video that did really well for me. I was super excited. I was 7 months into starting my YouTube channel. So at this time in my life, I was meal prepping all of my meals. I would go to a desk job Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, sometimes 7. So the only time I'd film my YouTube videos were on Saturdays, and then I would edit on Sunday and then get it ready and upload it during the week. So this is my very first full day of eating. I'm very confused because it's only 4 minutes and 47 seconds long. And that's confusing because how do you fit all your food into a video of 4 hours and 47 seconds, you know? So I talk about in the beginning of this video how I weigh 129.4 pounds. You can just see how insanely small I was. My only fitness goal at this time was to be as skinny and as tiny and thin as possible. It was a very unhealthy mindset. My fitness goals have shifted so much over the last few years, and at this time in my life, I can already tell by just looking at myself and with the food we're about to eat how freaking restrictive I was. It's insane. So this morning I weighed in at 199. Nope, that's not right. I weighed in at 129.5. So my goal today is going to get 130 grams of protein.
Thank you, Big Mom.
Like my only mindset at that time in my life was protein, 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 protein. I was weighing myself every single morning, which I haven't weighed myself in years. I can't remember the last time I weighed myself, but I started my morning off with 1 cup of egg whites. The thought of 1 cup of egg whites makes me wanna vomit. So I had 1 cup of egg whites with one egg, and then I was so restricted to the point where I only had 1/4 cup of Kodiak cakes. Sister. I have 1/4 cup of Kodiak Flapjack. I can't even hear myself in this video because the music's so loud the whole time. Here's my breakfast. I have 1/4 cup of Kodiak Flapjack. So for a pre-workout snack, I had a 100-calorie Oat Fit packet of oatmeal and Greek yogurt with strawberries. I was so obsessed with this oatmeal because it was only 100 calories, and because I was being so restrictive with everything, I loved the fact that like at that time in my life, the 100-calorie oatmeal packs, that was it for me, baby. I can tell I was still so scared of carbs. Like protein was my only goal, girl, and I was so scared of oatmeal. So I had 1 packet of oatmeal with Greek yogurt and strawberries. I don't even show me making it, so it's very confusing. Ugh. All right, this kills me. And then I went to the gym and I come back and had how much? Let's see how many almonds I had. For my after workout snack, I'm gonna have 1/4 cup of raw almonds, and then I mix 1 cup of Tropicana 50 with 1 scoop of vanilla protein, and it tastes just like an Orange Julius. All right. I used to be so obsessed with mixing vanilla protein powder with orange juice because it tasted like an Orange Julius. I have a really hard time with protein now, I think because of me having 1,000,010 protein shakes in my lifetime. And then I said I'm only having 1/4 cup of almonds. So at this point in my life, I was so restrictive. And then I go in and make this sloppy joe mix, which I do miss sloppy joes. I used to make those all the time, those were the ish. But you can see I got these sandwich thins that had 100 calories because I was so, once again, passionate about not eating calories. I was so restrictive. I even measured out this 1/4 of the sloppy joe mixture. 1/4? Watching back to these videos, which I haven't looked at in years, it shocks me how much my relationship with food has grown since then, because here I am for dinner. I'm having a salad with chicken, cucumbers, and eggs. That's it. What I saw online were just these girls who were so skinny and tiny, and that's all I wanted to be. And over the last few years, we've seen this huge shift of women just want to be strong. Women just want to lift weights now. I'm trying to get thick. Like, now we have this whole thick movement, which is a beautiful movement. I've really learned over the last few years to stop being so restrictive and not having that food guilt when it comes to not eating perfect. 3.5 years ago, if I didn't hit my macros, I was very upset about it. Now at the point in my life where I don't track macros, I love intuitive eating, eating healthy foods, listening to my body, and understanding the foods that are fueling my body. And then if we move into my next full day of eating that I posted, so I started my day off with rice cakes, and I used to be obsessed with rice cakes because each rice cake was 50 calories, I think. So I'd have 2 rice cakes and put some peanut butter on top of it. But you can see I'm very sparing with the peanut butter because I was so restrictive. It's almond butter. I was very restrictive with this almond butter because of macros. Ugh, this is what really gets me. I used to only eat egg whites because I only wanted protein. I was so hesitant about having yolk. I just thought yolk was the worst thing in the whole world. You take the yolk out, you're saving so many calories. So I'm having, oh man. Oh, this is disgusting. So I have 1 cup of egg whites with some spinach. I either put salsa or ketchup on it. Salsa is healthier. I like to sit on the floor, and Navy likes to sit behind me and eat the leftovers because I support his gains. See, I wanted to do what Remy did and follow by eating my old full day of eatings, and there's just no way in Hangamaw I could eat this. Egg whites with spinach, salsa, and cheese. Egg whites are absolutely repulsive. Protein shake immediately after the gym, which I rarely do anymore. Once again, I only do it if I'm like going straight from the gym and running a million errands. I've just found I feel so much better getting my protein in from food rather than, oh my gosh, Navy, you look so cute in these. Navy was the only person I had in my life at this time. Oh, I'm gonna cry. My weekends consisted of me, the gym, and Navy, and that was it. And here we are having another salad for dinner. I would say in some of these videos, I'm hardly even reaching 1,200 calories, which is just insane because now I'm at the point in my life where if I sat here and tracked my macros, I'm probably eating about 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day. I had 1 Kashi cookie, like come on. But I can also just see it in my face how thin I was. Oh my gosh. Kind of scary. Why didn't nobody tell me? Come on. I was working out so hard, going crazy at the gym. I was probably spending 1.5 hours to 2 hours every day at the gym. I was weightlifting and doing HIIT almost every single day. I'm having chicken breast for dinner. Oh, nasty, with eggs on top. So see, my only goal for this, oh, and then I'm weighing it out as well with steamed vegetables and quinoa. Okay, here I gave myself a treat. I had some Halo Top at the end. Oh, oh my gosh, so cute. This is in my old house. I used to stand up and film in my room, and Mr. Neighboroo would sit on the bed behind me. So this is all from a 3-month time span. There's one from July, September, and August. And this one I'm wearing some really bad unblended eyeshadow. This is why I don't do crazy color eyeshadow anymore, because I look back at videos like this and I'm like, are you okay? Ugh, and with the long acrylic nails. No, 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 sister. So this full day of eating starts off with oatmeal and strawberries, which to be fair, I do eat every single day still. I just use super plain oats so that it doesn't come with like 8 or 9 grams of sugar. See, it's so funny to me because I used to look at these videos and think, you're still not skinny enough, like you're still not thin enough. I hold all of my weight in my belly, I always have. So I remember filming these and thinking, like still not good enough. And I can see all of my freaking ribs, man. Dude, I wish. I could never have abs like that again. So then I had right after the gym, Premier Protein and string cheese. And then I immediately go in with another cup of egg whites, turkey sausage. It's so weird how much my taste in food has changed over the last few years too, because this looks absolutely disgusting. So I just had an entire breakfast full of protein, and then I go in and have a protein smoothie. So you can really see where my mindset was at. My only goal was to get protein in. I thought the more protein, the skinnier and tinier I would be. So you can see how unhealthy my mindset was at this time, even though I had absolutely no idea. I think something that is so important to remember is everybody is learning and progressing at their own speed. So at this time of my life, I thought I was doing everything correct. I was hitting my macros. I was getting a gram of protein for every pound that I weighed. I was weighing myself every day. I look back at these videos and all I see is myself super thin, super unhealthy. I was under eating. I know there's absolutely no way that with eating 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day that I was feeding my body, fueling my body. There's no way that I was happy, because when you're that restrictive, it is so hard to be happy. And looking back at these videos makes me really proud of where I am today, because I'm not restrictive like that anymore. I eat good foods with the intention of feeding and fueling my body. I'm currently not counting calories. I haven't counted calories since I think the very beginning of this year. Once again, I don't think tracking macros is a bad thing. When you're super restrictive like I was in these full day of eatings, and your day is ruined because you're not hitting your macros, that's at the point of my life where I was having an unhealthy relationship with counting my macros. You can also clearly tell that I was really afraid of carbs at this point in my life, and as we all know now, I am not restrictive when it comes to carbs anymore. Protein is, I don't even think about protein anymore. All I think about is eating well-balanced meals. I am leaving each meal satisfied. Something that I remember very vividly is I would lose my mind because I was so restrictive. Not only was I unhappy most of the time because I was under eating, I was unintentionally starving myself. At that time in my life, I thought that's what you should be doing. I've gone to the point in my life where I don't have food guilt. So if I eat something that may not be the healthiest, okay, In-N-Out on every Friday night with Stefan, candy or a cookie. I don't have that food guilt anymore that I used to have. I used to think if every day was not perfect and I didn't hit my macros every single day, I was beating myself up, and that's just not the case anymore. Life happens. Every day is not going to be perfect, whether you miss a workout or you have to stop at McDonald's on the way home, girl. I get it. I totally get it. There's just absolutely no need to beat yourself up over it or have that food guilt. Social media over the last few years has really empowered me to not be afraid of carbs, not be afraid of food, to eat, to fuel my body, to feel good. My goal for the last year or two is just to be strong, push weights, feel strong inside and out. I look back at these videos and I see a girl who was restricting herself. She was underweight. She was so unhappy. Her mental health was shaky. It was a little rocky. And it makes me really appreciate the journey that I've been on over the last few years and where I am today. It's so funny because when I posted these full day of eatings, I truly thought I was doing everything right. And it's so amazing to see how much I have grown since then. It reminds me of progress photos, you know? I told y'all, throw away the scale. We don't need the scale. We don't need to be weighing ourselves. I love progress photos. You take one progress photo once every month, once every 3 months, you look back and you see these amazing changes that you've made. And that's what this is kind of bringing me to, you know? These are like my progress photos, but in video, full day of eating form. I love you guys so much. Don't be afraid of carbs. Don't be afraid of eating, girl. And until next time, I will see you next time.